In the depths of the earth, nature crafted a marvel. The Leuchtenberg sapphires began their journey millions of years ago. Formed under intense pressure and heat, these gems slowly grew. They absorbed trace elements that gave them their striking blue hue. Over time, they emerged as some of the most stunning sapphires ever seen. These sapphires were not just any ordinary gems. They were exceptional in their size and quality. Their color was a deep, rich blue that seemed to capture the very essence of the sky. When light hit them, they sparkled with an intensity that was almost otherworldly. The discovery of these sapphires was a moment of pure wonder. Miners, working in harsh conditions, stumbled upon these treasures. The Leuchtenberg sapphires were about to begin their journey through history. The first owner of the Leuchtenberg sapphires was a woman of great taste and refinement. Duchess Auguste of Bavaria, born a princess, had an eye for beauty. The sapphire parure was a gift from Empress Josephine to her daughter-in-law, Princess Augusta, upon the birth of her son, Prince Auguste, in December 1810. Their deep blue color reminded her of the Bavarian sky on a clear summer day. She knew she had to have them. Duchess Auguste acquired the sapphires in the early 19th century. It was a time of great change in Europe. Napoleon's empire was crumbling, and new alliances were being formed. The Duchess saw these sapphires as more than just jewels. To her, they represented stability and continuity in an uncertain world. She wore them with pride, a symbol of her royal heritage. Each piece was designed to showcase the sapphire's beauty. Little did she know how far these sapphires would travel, or the impact they would have on royal history. After Duchess Auguste, the Leuchtenberg sapphires began their grand tour of European royalty. They passed from one noble house to another, each time gaining new admirers. The sapphires graced the courts of Bavaria, Sweden, and Russia. They were worn at coronations, weddings, and state banquets. Each royal wearer added to their storied history. In Sweden, the sapphires became part of the royal collection. Queen Josefina, daughter of Duchess Augusta, brought them to her new home. The Swedish people fell in love with these magnificent blue gems. They saw them as a symbol of their nation's growing prestige. The sapphires were worn by Swedish queens at important state events. They became a treasured part of Sweden's royal heritage. Once again, the Leuchtenberg sapphires took their place among the crown jewels of Sweden. They continued to dazzle and inspire all who saw them. The Leuchtenberg sapphires have been witness to countless historical moments. They have seen the rise and fall of empires, the changing of dynasties. Each time they were worn, a new chapter was added to their story. One particularly memorable occasion was the coronation of King Gustav VI Adolf of Sweden in 1950. The sapphires played a starring role in this grand event. During the coronation, Queen Louise wore the Leuchtenberg sapphire tiara. As she walked down the aisle of Stockholm Cathedral, the sapphires seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. Onlookers gasped at their beauty. It was as if the very spirit of Swedish royalty was captured in those deep blue stones. The moment became etched in the nation's collective memory. Another fascinating tale involves a near loss of one of the sapphires. During a state banquet in the 1960s, a large sapphire became loose from its setting. A sharp-eyed footman spotted the gem and quickly retrieved it. The incident caused quite a stir among the guests. Today, the Leuchtenberg sapphires continue to be an important part of the Swedish royal collection. They are carefully preserved and maintained by expert jewelers. The sapphires are brought out for special occasions, always causing a stir when they appear. Their deep blue color seems as vibrant now as it was 2 centuries ago. They are a living link to Sweden's royal past. The sapphires are not just beautiful jewels, they are also valuable historical artifacts. Researchers study them to learn about gem-cutting techniques of the past. They provide insights into the tastes and customs of European royalty. The sapphires have become a subject of fascination for historians and gemologists alike. Despite their age, the Leuchtenberg sapphires remain relevant in the modern world. They feature prominently in exhibitions of royal jewels. People travel from far and wide to catch a glimpse of these legendary gems. The Leuchtenberg sapphires continue to shine, their brilliance undimmed by the passage of time.